Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude. We're going to be opening up a deck for patron Andrew Brandsma today. These last two decks we're going to open up either tomorrow or the next day, and it's going to go to random patrons. So good luck to all of you that are patrons. Let's see what Andrew has first, though. This is a second deck of his on the channel. Okay, Red Archon. First house, Star Alliance, excellent start. Second house is Dis, and the third house is Logos. We got some great potential here. Captain Robber Flow, the Armed Infiltrator. And you got spikes up top, spikes down below. Sort of a mean-looking Archon. Let's see what this thing has in store for us. Okay, and we are starting off with Starlight. Whoa, wait a minute. That right there is a Maverick. Start off with Star Alliance is what I was about to say. Dark Fairy, 2-power skirmish, fight to gain 2 amber. It'll be interesting to see if we have anything inside of Star Alliance that can combo with that. Always fun to see a Maverick though. Amber Tracker, 4-power, play, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature with amber on it. This damage cannot be prevented by armor. Xeno Training, Amber Navy, play with a capture pip for each house represented among friendly creatures. A friendly creature captures an amber. Subject Kirby, 2-power, play, fight, reap. You may play a non-Star Alliance creature this turn. Great card. Ooh, a second one of those. Subdue, Amber Navy, play it, deal 1 damage to a creature, and stun it. Security Droid, 4-power, taunt, may be played as an upgrade instead of a creature with the text this creature gains taunt. You know what, that's actually pretty cool. We have a small little perk here. The fact that this Dark Fairy is inside of Star Alliance means that we can drop these down at the same time and protect that Dark Fairy. That's something you don't see in Untamed too often. Okay, we got a second one to increase that likelihood. Observe You Max, it's an upgrade. Amber Navy, play it, this creature gains fight, reap, capture, and amber. Another Observe You Max. Demo Alien, 3-power. Fight. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 into your hand and 1 at the bottom of your deck. Destroyed. Steal an amber. Crewman Jorg, 3-power. Enhance the capture pip. Action. If it has no Star Alliance neighbors, steal an amber. Now we're on to Logos. It's Sacrobot, 5-power, 2 armor. Reap. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, you draw a card. Let's see some more card quality in here. Ooh, this is a fun card. Master the Theory, Amber Navy, play it. If there are no friendly creatures in play, you may archive a card for each enemy creature. This is really good in low creature count decks. I feel like we have already hit a big creature count to start. We'll see where the rest of this deck goes, though. Adaptoid, 4-power, enhance the capture, a damage, and a draw pip. After you play a card with a bonus icon for the remainder of the turn, Adaptoid gains, choose 1, plus 2 armor, assault 2, or fight, steal an amber. Good card. Titan Engineer, 6-power, while it's not on a flank, keys cost plus 1 amber. Standardized testing with a draw pip. Destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. QMEX, oh, too bad the draw pip did not hit this QMEX. 1 power, play, draw a card, destroyed, archive it. Opposition Research, enhance the damage pip. Enemy creatures cannot reap during your opponent's next turn. Lithologica, Amber Navy, play it. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a Logos card or run out of cards. If you discard a Logos card this way, put it into your hand. Efference in Principle with a damage pip. Each player loses half their amber, rounding down the loss, gain 1 chain. Eclectic Inquiry, Amber Navy, play it. Archive the top 2 cards of your deck. Ooh, another one of those, this one with a damage pip. Autoencoder, Artifact. After a card is discarded from your hand, archive the top card of your deck. I highly doubt you can hear the rain, but it just started. Snudge, 4-power, fight, reap, return an artifact or flank creature to its owner's hand. Relentless Creeper, 2-power. After you choose this as your active house, you may return Relentless Creeper from your discard pile to your hand. Good card. Always gives you a creature to play on a dis turn. Pain Reaction, Amber Navy, play it. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If this damage destroys that creature, deal 2 damage to each of that creature's neighbors. Gleeful Mayhem. Dis doing its board control here. Amber, whenever you play it, for each house, deal 5 damage to a creature of that house. Essence Scale, Artifact, Amber Navy, play it. Action, destroy a friendly creature. If you do, ready and use a friendly creature that shares a house with the destroyed creature. Break Key, Amber Navy, play it with the capture pip. If your opponent has more forged keys than you unforge an opponent's key. If you unforge an opponent's key this way, your opponent gains 6 amber. Snarret, 4-power, at the end of your turn, capture an amber. Action, move each amber from Snarret to the common supply. Mark of Dis, Amber Navy, play it. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If it's not destroyed, its controller must choose that creature's house as their active house on their next turn. Implosion, Amber Navy, play it. Destroy a friendly creature and an enemy creature. I do like that there's no requirements on this card. I mean, obviously you have to destroy one of your own creatures. We saw at least 1 destroyed effect there inside of Star Alliance. But to be able to take out any of your opponent's creatures, that's just a sweet card, plus the amber. Oh, a Gateway to Dis, always a welcome addition to any deck. Destroy each creature, gain 3 chains. Dominator Bobble, it's an artifact. Action, use a friendly creature. And the final card of the deck is a Bonesaw, 5-power. If a friendly creature is destroyed this turn, Bonesaw enters play ready. Got a couple different ways to destroy creatures inside a disc there, so Bonesaw is most likely going to enter play ready and either get to take out another creature or reap for an amber. Let's go ahead and bring up the amber now. Feel like we had some pretty good counts inside of this deck. Good board control as well. I think the only artifact control was Snudge here, so at least you have something. Do like what this deck is doing, though. Let's see here. Adaptoid could essentially steal some amber, but we won't pull it up. Okay. And a couple cards to help you move through the deck as well. Okay. Could almost pull that Dark Fairy up, but once again, we won't pull that up either. Know that we're going to have a lower count than reality. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's all. It was a little bit less than I expected, but you know what? The Amber Control is going to be pretty sweet. And I feel like we had a good amount of creatures. So let's pull up the Amber Control. Might miss a capture pip now that I think about it, so we're going to look a little bit closer. Maybe just go a hair slower so that we don't miss anything. Okay, Titan Engineer, Adaptoid. That's card quality, not Amber Control. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is a good number. Let's see, only one of them was a really big card, though. Everton Principle. Snarets does it over time. Break key does slow them down pretty nice. Actually, too bad we didn't have a way to increase their key cost, because that break key could have gave them a bunch of amber, slow them down in some way, and then the following turn, Everton Principle would have been pretty nice. Okay, let's bring up the creatures now. Definitely going to have to look at the creature removal after this. It's a very good package. All right, so for creatures, 1, 5, 10, 15, oh, 16. Okay, one less than average, not going to complain about that. Pulling up the removal now, Amber Tracker can do it against some decks, so I guess we can throw it up. Snudge. Let's see, Bonesaw, Interplay can do it for us. Adaptoid, the Assault won't count that. Should hit the patron in a second. Okay, Subdue. Pain Reaction, Gleeful Mayhem. Mark of Dis, Implosion. Gateway to Dis. Standardized Testing. Yeah, this is just great. If your opponent has huge creatures, we can take care of it. Small creatures with that as well. 2 kind of bigger board wipes there. Targeted Removal. Gleeful Mayhem is typically a really big card as well, especially if you share houses with your opponent. That's pretty nice. I'm digging what this is doing. It's got game against a lot of different style decks. And this Amber Tracker might be able to finish off some of the Sorion creatures after doing some of these bigger damages to them earlier in the game. So I'm not going to complain about that card. Not bad at all. Card quality, kind of interesting. You got a draw pip on standardized testing. The Kirby's help you drop down, move through your deck a little bit faster. Always welcome. Let's see, the QMax, yeah, coming back. Creepers, basically a card advantage as well. Demo Alien, this is like one of the worst fight effects on a 3-power creature. No skirmish or anything. That's a little bit of a shame. You basically have to attack to an elusive creature to get an advantage. Not going to pull that up or really look at that too much. Let's see, I thought there was a few others. Maybe that was it. Okay, Master the Theory, Lethologica. There we go, Inquiries. Essence Scale and Bobble are also allowing you to basically get another card's worth of value whenever you're like in-house disc there. Pretty nice. We didn't have any things that are discarding from our hand, correct? Don't think so. Autoencoder is such an interesting card. Oh, there we go. We had one in the Sacrobot. But as I was saying, it's an interesting card. It's a very powerful effect. So, like, let's say you don't need an Everton Principle. Maybe you don't think you're going to need it against this opponent's deck. You discard it, get a random card off the top of your deck, have a bigger turn in the future. It's always good. Actually, I guess it's probably one of the best uses. If you have a deck with a lot of Amber Control, but you don't need it right then and there, just discard it, build up for a huge turn. Autoencoder's pretty sweet about that, but no other real big combos with it. Other than lacking a very solid artifact control, overall this is a pretty good deck. I like a lot of what I see here. It should be a pretty decent performer. All right, Andrew Brandsma, hope you like this thing. And as always, I want to thank everyone for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.